Well, Luke, it's been a theme throughout the season. Whenever you ask for a reaction, you get one.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever not got a reaction. You see the Barrow result, we didn't go and win the following game, and then I demanded a reaction even in the interview prior, before talking to the group, getting them back in on Thursday, and I felt that everyone across the board needed a reaction. That included me, my staff, and was it to the levels we set? No, but I tell you what, the wind was hurling. We're playing a team that are fighting for their lives and their National League status, and they're sitting in the bottom four at the minute, so I think that's a great result today, because I've been there. Like I said previously in an interview, that 2-3 years ago we were fighting for our lives, and I know what it takes, and them 3 points are massive, and they come here fighting every 50-50, every challenge. They weren't relenting, so now I'm massively happy in terms of the points return today.
Early in the match they changed their shape to match ours. What does this say about our start to the game?
They were 3-5-2. I watched them against Tranmere, Gateshead, Eastleigh, and I think they looked at the Sutton fixture maybe, because I think Sutton started with a 3-4-3, and they may have just probably looked to try and do what Sutton did and pin back our wing back, because Kane Smith offensively superb, and they tried and probably nullify that. I changed it slightly and put Angelo up top, so we went 3-4-3. I said no problem, so that then nullified their wing backs, and with about 5-10 minutes into the game, they went back to their normal shape. So what we'd worked on Thursday, Friday, so it started setting the pictures that we sort of painted for the boys in the training sessions. And yeah, I thought the start was good. I felt that, was it great? No. Was it at our level? Again, no. But the wind was horrendous. The conditions weren't great. And like I said, we're playing a team that are fighting for their lives.
The win means that we go into the new year in the playoffs, and that's massive, isn't it?
It is, and I think that there's a game in hand, and I know, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but there's teams that are sitting one game above us, with one game more than us above us, and we win that, we're level pegging, we could be sitting second. And with our goal difference, it's quite pleasing. The fact that we've halved the deficit from Tuesday in terms of the 4-0 and winning 2-0 today, it's pleasing. It is pleasing, but we need to kick on now. We go to Sutton on Monday. They're going to have a reaction. They lost to Macclesfield today. They're going to want to pick themselves up and dust themselves down. So I just want to make sure that we kick on now, and I feel that we have to, because we're a good group. We're a very good group. Yes, I need to add to it. I've had that conversation with the chairman. He's agreeing that we feel that we're 2 or 3 bodies light, and that's to bolster what we already have, and that's to improve the squad, because I think we've got a great nucleus, and if we can continue with a lack of injuries and a lack of suspensions, I feel that we'll have a right go.
Must have been delighted to have Kieran Merker available today as well.
Yeah, I've got to be honest, I don't want to go on old ground, but it should never have been sent off. He should never have been given a pen against him, and we lost our unbeaten run off the back of them decisions. So it is frustrating, but you look at today, I haven't seen the footage, I haven't seen the pen, but the line has been brave. I haven't watched it back, so if I feel that it's not the right decision, I will be ringing Gary Owers and apologising, so I think it's correct. But the fact is, he's been brave and he's given a decision when the ball's totally out of play, and I'm hoping that luck, over the course of the season, it weighs itself out.
The super played tracksuit today, was that superstition or just an aesthetic choice?
There was a reason behind it. There was a reason behind it, but I won't go into detail. But yeah, no, I mix it up slightly. I think I don't get as animated if I'm in my suit. So for me, that was one of my decisions to go in my suit.
What about Jarvis and Andrade's performance up top together? The first time we've seen them there, they looked positive, didn't they? Yeah,
Aaron's come through non-league at Basingstoke. I spoke to my old manager in regards to him and what he offers, and what he said he echoed today. I feel that he works hard, he presses from the top, and he don't allow teams to get out. So could his retention have been better? 100%. Could his aerial back? 100%. Could his layoffs? 100%. But that's his debut today, and he's coming into a team that we don't do things by us in terms of throw-ons. We asked him to do certain things. On corners, we asked him to do certain things. He was the catalyst for the first goal. We set up a picture in terms of the set plays, and he was probably the trigger that allowed us to create the space. So he has to take credit for it. Bruno's ball and delivery was on the money, and Andrew's intent to go and score a goal was brilliant. So very pleasing, because we spoke about their set plays Thursday, Friday, and to find a chink in their armour and deliver on it, as a manager, you think, yeah, fair play to myself and the staff.
We've got another shot at Sutton next. What will you be saying to the players beforehand, or do they not really need a team talk?
I don't think so, personally. I feel that you've been handed a 4-0 battering in terms of the result. Yeah, maybe the performance wasn't a 4-0 or reflected that. The 2 decisions played a massive part, but to play them in such quick succession, I think that the boys need a reaction. I think that they should use that as a catalyst to continue doing what they've done, and I feel we go there with a focus that we need to repay them the favour in terms of the result they come and handed us here.
Will you be strict with them on New Year's Eve?
Oh no, they know that. They're professionals, so they know that. I'll be ringing around everyone at 11:59 anyway and FaceTime them to make sure they're not out. But no, I'm only messing. I've got to be honest, that I've got a group in there that, yeah, they're focused, they're professional as anything, and I know that they know the job in hand for Sutton is massive, and we're in the playoffs now and we don't want to look back.